What's good? I've been hearing a lot about the Great Resignation. So, why so many people are quitting their jobs. My personal opinion is we went through this pandemic and are still going through it. And people realize, why am I going to work doing these shitty jobs and risking my life pretty much for not much in return? Uh, no satisfaction from completing the job, nothing, just making barely enough to even get by. But let's see what NBC News has to say about this.
All of a sudden it seemed like everyone I know was changing jobs or stepping off the career ladder.
In the month of May alone, 3.6 million Americans quit their jobs. And that's down from the month before, with almost 4 million walking out the door in April, a 2-decade high, by the way. It's what's being called the Great Resignation. The mass exodus comes as many companies are trying to get employees back into the office by the fall. So why are so many people leaving?
With the pandemic, I was kind of just like, it was a lot of reflection time. I know what I want out of my career. Might as well just make the move.
Some say they feel burned out after working through a year that had so many challenges.
People's mental health are so bad right now. Like, people are prioritizing that a lot more than like their jobs or anything else.
Others say,
and they should. They definitely should, because these jobs don't care about you. They don't care about you one bit. All they care about is how much money they can make off you. So if you're going to your job every day and you feel awful every day, why not quit? At that point, it's not worth it. No money is worth you having potentially suicidal or depressive thoughts just so you can make a little bit of money. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make money out there. Just not worth it.
Working from home was isolating.
I love to go into the office, and I was like the kind of person I would write like a joke of the day on my whiteboard, which would bring people over to my cubicle.
Okay, so I think this lady is an outlier, because everyone that I've asked about working at home, they've said they like it so much better. You're not fighting traffic. You're saving money on gas. You could get a cheaper vehicle. You're not spending as much time in the car. You're able to watch over your family. The positives of going into the office, this sounds like this lady doesn't have many friends or something, and gets lonely, which I have not heard that from anyone that I know personally.
I think I just thrived on that, where even if the work wasn't great, it was the interaction just helped keep morale high.
But most people are less than thrilled about returning to the office, with 89% of workers saying they'd prefer to work remotely at least some of the time. 1 in 3.
Yeah, so that's everyone that I'm talking to.
Employees are considering leaving their job, according to personal finance website Magnify Money. And popular job search site Indeed estimates that as many as 9.8 million jobs are available in the U.S. as of mid-July. That's 1 million more openings than there are people looking for work.
Well, the good thing is for job seekers is that they are not only successful in interviewing, but also getting job offers and multiple offers. So that means that companies are competing for top talent. So it's a good time to be looking for a job.
These job openings are leaving holes in the market, with the service industry struggling to fill crucial roles.
I think we're seeing some holes in the job market in terms of people shifted career path. In turn, we're seeing some of the top jobs in Monster right now. One of the top jobs is food preparation. The others, for instance, are truck drivers and security guards and stock clerks.
I mean, what we've seen is that switching jobs is now easier than ever for a lot of people. There are more companies going remote. Maybe these are people who have saved some money over the past year, and so they're looking at their lives and saying, why am I living like this?
As employees continue to reevaluate their career priorities, it's unlikely this great resignation will be ending anytime soon.
What's better than
Interesting. So, yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. If you're financially stable enough to look for a new job, something that could be more rewarding or more up your alley type of thing. I find it strange how personally I've applied to like 50 jobs, and granted, they are for the state, a couple different states, and I don't know whether there's more competition there or just a slower process, but I've not been hired yet. If there was this great resignation, you would think someone would be hired right away. Um, but hey, we'll see. Also, just want to say that all these jobs I've applied for are pretty much the same job I did this past summer season for the state. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a big believer in uh, the great resignation, but we shall see.